Come on, come on, come on. Project 150. Stand up. Project 150 FC. 50. That's who our nickname is gonna be soon. Cause Omar Barada, man, getting some criticism, getting trolled by rival fans. He's talking a lot. He says title charge by 2028. We'll be there. Big up to you, by the way, for being here. Shout out to everybody in the building. 3 people in, 3 likes straight away, says Ikare. Expected lateness. I was not late today, was I? It's like less than 5 minutes is not late. Let's be real. If you show up to class and then a teacher looks at you sideways for being like less than 5 minutes late, that teacher got a problem. That's where I stand with it. Honestly speaking, like what? Why would for real? It's like some obsessiveness or something. I don't know. Big up to Courts. Come on, really? Nah. This is criminality. 8 minutes late. That's a team. 10 minutes late, you'd be shut out of class by being 10 minutes late. So yeah, we made it. Less than 10 minutes. You know what? Show up to an interview less than 5 minutes and let's you know what? Sometimes it's better when the wait is worth the wait, it's worth it. When it's not, then it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely if it's a job interview, you gotta be there early. I encourage anybody, honestly speaking, like if you want to make a good impression, but also if you want to tell them and show them who you really are, just show up at the time that you'll show up for the job if they give you the job. That's where I stand with it. I like, not deceiving people. So that's where I'm at with it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Tish is in here. Show up. Shout out to Tech Innovators. Dev, shout out to you, man. I like the logo, by the way. Tech Innovators. I like your logo. Shout out to you, whoever designed that. Okay. So very few things that are worth the wait. So I have not seen the Premier League fixtures, but I know that they're out. Matter of fact, I woke up. So it was at 4 a.m. my time, right? And I woke up maybe 15 minutes before 4, and I was like, I gotta wait. And I was like, I don't know. I'll just see them in the morning when I wake up. It'll be the same fixtures. So I went back to bed. So you know what? Yeah. Let's go on and look at it. Let's start with. Should we just start? Let's look at the first 3 match days, and then we'll look at it from a Man United perspective afterwards. Just the holistic what's going on. First match day when we get back into Premier League action. I'm curious about that. Big up to you, by the way. Yale says United got the hardest start to a season in a long time. Spoiler alert. Okay, first, as we said, match day 1. First game will be Liverpool-Bournemouth at Anfield. Liverpool gonna win. What a way to start off the season and just get Liverpool already a head start. Why am I tired? The season hasn't even started. Liverpool is gonna start the Premier League 3 points up. All right. And then what's the next game? And then the next game on the 16th will be Villa Newcastle. That should be a good watch. That will be definitely a good game. Then Brighton Fulham. Okay. Nothing crazy here. Nothing crazy. Spurs Burnley. Nice. Spurs will probably win the Thomas Frank debut. You know what I'm saying? Forest, Brentford, Wolves, City. City will. Yo, guys, are we ready for what Pep? Pep always cooks some shit. He's always tinkering. I'm wondering what kind of football he's getting. He's gonna be cooking up this time around. Remember, we had the Aguero, we had uh um the false nine Pep, we had the uh Pep with Holland, and then also now, like, and he's been adjusting to that, without now absence of Kevin De Bruyne. It's gonna be interesting with all the new signings that they're getting. I am curious what Pep Guardiola has on the stove, and is it gonna be cooking on low heat or fast heat? Because Pep always starts slow. So let's see. This Wolves game will be good. Chelsea Palace. Oh, at the bridge. Tish, I did not look at the present, bro. I did not. I could see it in the peripheral. I did not look at the United game. I could see it in the peripheral. Yo, okay. Chelsea, Palace. Yeah, Palace is gonna come short here. It's at the bridge, but it'll be a good game, another good game. Now, before we scroll to the left, Leeds United that welcomed by Everton to the Premier League. This should be good as well. But that's, I guess, is this on a Monday, August 18th? Interesting. It's the one game on that day. I'm guessing there's a Monday game. And then, okay, it's time to look. Man United. Ah! Arsenal.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
It's not looking good, bro. We've been praying that Ruben Amorim has a good start. It's not looking good. We gonna play Arsenal? Yeah, buddy, Arsenal. Can you believe? I don't know. I'm not happy about this. But and wait. Let's see. It's at Old Trafford too, Oh boy, this is not gonna be a good start. Will it be? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Could we draw this? Even a draw is it's a tough ask. Okay, all right. Let's see the next match day. I want to hear from you about this, because I'm skeptical, but I don't want to, just be the negative Nancy in the building. West Ham versus Chelsea. Yeah, who's West? Is it Graham Potter? Yeah, he needs to start cooking quickly, because last season it was just like all popcorn and boiled eggs. City Spurs will be good at the Etihad. Now, who do we have? Let's scroll through us first. Fulham United. Okay. This is not a good one either. Let's see it from the United perspective. I'm getting anxious. I gotta just know, guys. I need next season to be different. I need next season. The next season has got to be different. So okay, all right. Man United. There we go. Man United schedule. Boom. Tish says Cunha. But still, it's just Cunha, bro. Who else? We need Riri. He's a mutt. He's a mixed dog. It's got some pit bull in her, actually. She's camera shy right now. But okay, so this is Man United. Big up Young Papi in the building as well, saying you. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's now look at this from a Man United perspective. So we start with Arsenal, which is most likely won't be a win, but I want us to win. Fulham, sorry, there I am again spreading negativity. Oh God, maybe if we sign the people that we're supposed to sign, we could actually put it in a fight. And if we win that, though, it changes the whole narrative. It changes the whole script, fam. It's Ruben Amorim in all the way, fam. But then, okay, the Fulham game is gonna be difficult, especially because it's away, and Fulham is not never easy. Burnley, we need to like wipe our tears with Burnley because, like, I think from the first two games there will be tears. I don't know what kind of tears and from which game exactly, but there will be tears. But Burnley, you're the tear wipe. I'm sorry, you're the napkin. August 30th, wipe our tear along. Wipe the tears along. This is what we're going to be doing here. Who's the Burnley manager, by the way? Let's see, Burnley manager. Could it be somebody? Burnley FC manager, current manager, Scott, the American Scott Parker. Wait, whoa. Wasn't he just in Canada? Scott Parker. From the beginning of the club's official managerial records in 1984 to the present, Burnley has had 30 permanent managers and 6 caretakers. The club's current manager is Scott Parker, who was appointed in July 2024. Wait, so who's the Canada national team manager? Who was I confused? Oh, Jesse Marsh. Why do they live in the same folder in my brain? Because Jesse Marsh has MLS experience. I don't know. My fault. Scott Parker is the guy. We know. He's English. Thank you, SLD. Scott Parker. I remember him giving a big speech. To some. It was a team talk, and I was like, this guy's a motivational speaker. It's not an underbelly. Yo, Tish, come on, no, fam. It's just a pure like moment of like 007-ness from me. Okay, so Scott Parker at Old Trafford. Scott Parker goes home crying, and then we have why in our first 4 games we're playing 2 top teams, Arsenal, City. They don't want Ruben to survive. That's the only conclusion. Please tell me. Lord, the 5th game is Chelsea's. It is going to be Ruben Amorim out by September. He's not even surviving. He's not going to make it to Thanksgiving. Forget Christmas. He's not going to make it to Thanksgiving. Because after Chelsea, it's Brentford. Bruh. You see, Fulham and Brentford for me is almost the same level of difficulty. City, Arsenal, same level of difficulty. You can maybe throw in Chelsea in there as well. I don't know. How many points can you pick up from 6 games? 18? We'll be lucky to have 9, We'll be lucky to Burnley probably. We'll be lucky to have 9. This is crazy. Big up Pav in the building as well. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, by the way. I want to get your reactions from the first 5 games, but quickly before we do that, I also want to get your thoughts on this. I don't know if you guys have seen the Wonder Boy, Lamine Yamal. I'm wondering what's going. So he's on vacation, I think, in Brazil with a couple of friends and a couple of his people, And Lamine Yamal, this is the guy. This is the guy, right? Everybody knows Lamine Yamal. If you don't know him, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you. But there's young talent Lamine Yamal, who's probably you know, going to win the Ballon d'Or sometime in his future. He is on vacation, right? He's on vacation, like most people are that are not on the Club World Cup. And Lamine Yamal, I bring this up because, you know, he's somebody that what's his name? Barcelona supporter in our community has always talked about saying, yeah, you know, like this guy, he worries me. His idol is Neymar, and he's in Brazil. He's gonna meet his idol Neymar. And but at the same time, as I said, he's taken his people with him, you know, and part of his people is this person right here. Her name is Fati Vasquez. Now, suffer so the eye, you're like, all right, great, Lamine Yamal. You know what? I want to be on vacation, says Young Puppy. Young Puppy, get out of here. You live on vacation, bro. So, you know, Lamine Yamal, vacation, what, you know, it, enjoying life on the water. This is great, right? But then, plot twist. Plot twist. Yeah, I know, SLD. The name is crazy. Fati Vasquez. It's like, are they running out of names in Spain or something? What's going on? Right? That's like Ansu Fati and Lucas Vasquez had a daughter. But this plot thickens. Fati Vasquez is 30 years old.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh, I'm not BSing. 30 years old. Now, Lamine Yamal is still a teenager. So, if the roles were reversed, if the genders were reversed, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell y'all say? Like, what is going on? Riri asking, does she have a BBL? She is 30. So you know what? I just got a question for you. Riri says it's in that child trafficking. Is it somebody else? Lamine can be like, yo, what if this is love? Ikarin says she's there for the bag. What if it's not just a bag? What if there's actual pure chemistry, Ikareng, and we are out here dispelling things, like being like, no, she's here for the bag. Nah. She is guys. Her name, like, I don't know if you understand. She's a 30-year-old Spanish influencer called Fati Vasquez. Now, yeah, plot twist as well, right? Once you realize the job title. She's an influencer. What do influencers do? They influence. Is Lamine Yamal being influenced? Is he being manipulated? That's a question I want to ask, really. And of course, he's, you know what? Lamar is under the influence. He's under the Vasquez influence, you know? Riri says that is a crime. In your country, Riri, that is a crime. There's something about the age of consent in Europe that we will talk about. SLT, I'm not promoting underage love. I'm just saying, if the kid can take on 30-year-olds on the pitch, why can the kid not take on 30-year-olds off the pitch? Doesn't he have Rabiot in his bucket? Doesn't he have this guy has been like, it is what it is. It is, right? That's all these says, it's manipulation. I want to know where you stand. Yeah, age of consent is 16. He can resist now. Isn't there like a 10-year difference between his mom and dad? Whoa, 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 whoa. If he got, because I know his father is 39. He's a year younger than Ronaldo. That's what I know. So you want to tell me? No, Lenny. Hold on a second. What the hell? Let me find out. How old is Lamine Yamal? Not dad, not brother, but mom. Oh wow, Google people been googling this. Lamine Yamal mama is 35 years old, and Lamine Yamal dad is he's Lamine Yamal's father is 32. I thought he was 39. Something weird going on here. Look at this. The reason why I thought it was 39 is because of this. Let me share this Google search with you guys so you don't think I was just out here fabricating. So you see, there's Google says 32, but there was this Facebook post that I think is the one that I saw. It says Lamine Yamal's father turns 39. So I really don't know what to believe. Oh, does Lamine have a step? That could be the thing that's confusing here. That could be a thing that's confusing. But Lamine Yamal's father, Munir Nazraoui, is 32 years old. Either way, the question still stands. It's like, should be 30-year-old be involved with a teenager? Could this be love? Could this be here for the bag? I don't know. Meta be lying, says R10. I think it's confused by the stepdad thing, you know. His mom remarried. Thank you, doctor, for clarifying. Thank you. Riri says big no. But what if it's really, really something real and we are out here just judging it, you know? I'm saying, like, you know, if he can, the only problem, if she's here for the bag, we'll know by before the end of next season. There's gotta be a baby daddy. And Riri, you know how basketball players get trapped with baby mamas and then they have to pay crazy child support, and that happens a lot in basketball. Riri, I know you can speak on this. I'm worried for Lamine Yamal if this girl is here for the bag. Now, I know, like, I had seen, I'm not even a Barcelona fan, but Lamine Yamal pops up in the news feed quite a lot. And I remember not too long ago, he had a girlfriend that was around his age, and then they broke up, and then he had another girlfriend. I'm like, what? This is like a 16, 17-year-old, like, relationship issues popping up on my Twitter football news, you know? And then I was like, well, you know, he looks like he likes to party, but he looks like he has the talent and he applies his talent. And when I told my friend, who's the one who supports Barcelona, I was like, nah, you know, you shouldn't be too worried about this guy. I think he's one of those guys that will just stay focused. And as long as he doesn't have baby mamas, he'll be all right. Peter movement. The age of consent is very complicado, you know. All right. The link is in the chat. Kindly hit the like button. We have 21 people tuned in. Please hit the like button. Yeah, this is a very, very, very important point of view to start from. I think we gotta, if you didn't know, we're gonna do a little bit. Age of consent in Spain is, hold on a second. What age of consent in Spain, Mamma Mia, is 16 years old. Jesus. The legal age of consent in Spain is 16 years old. This means any sexual activity with a person under that age is considered a criminal offense. 16 though. I thought they were gonna go madness. This is crazy, you know. Pav.
Yo.
Big up yourself. This is
you know the age of consent in Brazil is 14, yeah? And he's in Brazil at the minute. So what does it matter who's he on the jet ski with?
What?
It's 14, Google it.
Bro. Okay.
He's in Brazil, yeah, with a 30-year-old. He's how old is he? Yamal 17.
17.
Yeah, it's fine then. Because remember when Endrick went to Madrid and people were like the girl he's dating's like 22 and he was like what 17 and stuff. But
Yeah, yeah.
it's fine in Brazil though, isn't it?
Wow. So the Ikareng is even doing too much math, saying the mom was underage when she had Lamine. It's crazy. It's
But
wild.
what does it matter though anyway? Like
No, okay.
in terms,
Do you think it's genuine though? Like,
bro, maybe he's just in it for the he's just in it for a good time.
oh,
Maybe he
he
just found he just
education.
find maybe he just finds her good looking and he wants he wants some action.
He's here for the and if you when you think about it, Lamine Yamal has like commented on like Mia Khalifa's posts, like all these like activity. Like I was just looking it up right now on X, and it's all just like wow. If Lamine Yamal was in England, if he was playing in the Premier League, he would have definitely commented on who I was about to say.
Yeah, but did
All the
you
content creators.
the I don't know. Do you know who Cheryl Cole is?
No, no.
So she's a singer, right? Yeah, she's on X Factor as well. So
I
she
know her. I know her.
so
Yeah, yeah.
she was going out at a guy, yeah, who jumped off the balcony not too long ago, yeah. But
Mhm.
she originally met him when he was like 14 or something when he come onto X Factor to audition, and then fast forward like years later, they ended up shagging, bro, and had a kid. So like people are saying she was eyeing him up when he was 14.
Oh no! Oh no! This is crazy, Pav.
But
Wow.
but it depends on what country you're in. So like obviously it's mad. Obviously if you're obviously going for a minor and that, but as soon
Yeah,
as you've gone past that age of consent thing, and you haven't done any funny business before that, I don't
yeah.
really see it being an issue. Like obviously you get bare man out there who are like in their 50s or 60s dating like 20-year-olds and that, but you know why the 20-year-olds are dating them?
Okay.
Got
Well,
got to get that Gucci bag somehow, innit?
we we know where Pav stands with it. Let's go back
But
to Premier League. This is crazy though. I didn't know. Thanks for telling me about Brazil, and also just it's wild. It's wild. These,
it's
um,
not necessarily that he's gonna marry her and shit like that.
yeah,
Like
no,
he's just
right?
probably in it for a good time. He's young, innit? Maybe he just wants to he wants
Education.
to explore certain ethnicities and cultures, you know what I mean? And then decide what he wants to go for.
Well, she's Spanish and she's an influencer, and he's Spanish, and he took her to Brazil, and they're doing these cryptic things where, like, they post a picture at the same pool, same view type of thing, but they're not in this, they're like really coy about it as well. But anyway, you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's save it for the second channel. Let's go back to to football. You saw the fixtures. Let me put them up on the screen so you see our first six. Because you
Yeah,
know,
we're fucked, mate. I'll be honest, yeah. Arsenal, but our first weekend, yeah. But we're fighting relegation in our first weekend. What's going on?
there's bro. Why did he do
Good
this
day,
to
the good days are coming, but we're gonna be bottom three in our first on the first weekend. Good days, the good days are coming, bro. Relegation,
us? Oh Lord.
back where we finished last year, bro. Back to reality, bro.
Now
'Cause
I
that's what it's gonna
understand.
be. I'll be honest, we're not winning that game. I don't even
Pav,
care. Like the first, like having Arsenal as your first game, we're not winning that game at home. No chance.
what about the Fulham game? Fulham away as well.
Well, considering that we're going to take an L from Arsenal, I wouldn't be surprised that we draw. It's not Fulham, is it? It says Burnley.
No, Fulham is next. So it's Man United.
Oh, sorry, I was only looking at the left-hand side. I didn't
Yeah,
realize it was a grid.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we draw or lose that game because as soon as you lose your first home game, um, depends on the mindset of the players. But it depends, doesn't it? It depends what signings we have. This seeing that fixture list there, yeah,
Yeah.
Barada shall buck up his ideas, but he'll be on the phone right now. Multiple players, bro. Yeah,
Bro,
you better get Ratcliffe in a chokehold, bro, right
bro,
now, and be like robbing this man's pockets of whatever money's in there, bro. Checkbook, everything, credit cards, debit card, American Express. Yeah,
for
get
real,
the keys to his yacht, sell everything, bro.
for
Bring them
real, bro.
transfer targets in.
Yo, we need to be ready for Arsenal. We can't be like
But just
sick.
look at that. City, Chelsea, yeah, Arsenal, the first 6 games. But I'm looking at those first 6 games and I'm thinking the only result we might get is out of Burnley, and that is it.
That's it.
That is
That's
it.
the credit card cannot decline right now, fam. We need it to be working. Swipe if you got to swipe, bro. Like, so here's the thing. It's like, um, I know for sure that Arsenal, like, they wanna like they wanna rectify. Matter of fact, they're thinking because you saw that the first game of the season is Liverpool. Liverpool is gonna get Liverpool Bournemouth, right? They're gonna get 3 points. They'll be at top of the table, and then that's gonna set the pace, you know, and
Mm.
it's gonna be like how Arsenal are thinking we need to catch up with Liverpool. City are thinking
Arsenal don't even need any new signings to beat us. They do not
no,
need any signings. That's the
no,
problem. We need signings, yeah, to not lose. Yeah, at the moment we're going in with all the same players that we had last year, barring the ones who left on a free agent, a couple that left,
yeah.
and one signing at the moment. Like pre-season's not too long ago away. What? It's the 18th June. We go. I think it's at like in 3 weeks' time. We go pre-season, 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, so 19th we play Leeds.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's near enough about a month. Yeah,
yeah,
you need to be like some of these players are going to be going on holiday. They're going to be on holiday if
yeah.
they're not at the Club World Cup. I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any more internationals, but they've got a month holiday, and pretty much everyone's going back pre-season. Like you need to start getting some of these deals done, man. These
Mm,
players need to be reporting to us.
mm.
Yeah, before the 19th
Yeah, training
July.
starts on the 7th, says Yale. So it's going to be 7th of July. Wow, these guys don't even barely get a break, you know. Okay, so 7th of July they start, 19th of July Leeds, West Ham next, and then by the time we play Bournemouth on July 30th, we should be seeing players that are like starting to be really fully like fit, you know. Um oh, we also got the Fiorentina and Everton game as well. Why are we playing Fiorentina? I don't know. But
Whereas
that's August 9th. That's our last game
oh
before the league starts.
yeah, so it's still part of pre-season.
Yeah.
'Cause how many pre-season games have we got?
So it's got one, two, three, four, five. Five.
5 games, yeah, and these men are supposed to be ready for Arsenal.
Ah. Yay! Preseason against the Real, and then we're gonna be ready for Arsenal. So okay, so early path prediction. We'll do a proper prediction stream, but just from your reaction, you thinking the only game we're gonna win from our first six is Burnley. What
If we
about
go in, this
yeah,
is because I see Riri, you little snake, putting a thing when I said it earlier.
yeah,
Clip it, yeah.
yeah.
So let me repeat it. Right. If we go in to next season with the same players and just Cunha, if we do not get a minimum of 6 signings, yeah,
Yeah.
before we play Arsenal, yeah, and don't get rid of some of these players, we are only getting a result out of Burnley, and that is it. That is it. We're going to lose to Arsenal, draw or lose to Fulham, lose to City, lose to Chelsea, and we'll probably get a draw out of Brentford, and that's me hoping. But that is if we go in there with F all signings, bro.
If though it's the opposite path, we beat Arsenal. Do you know what that means? Momentum, bro. Fear factor, bro. It means we might actually beat Fulham and then beat Burnley and then beat City.
But you're living in some cuckoo land.
Bro,
How
hey,
many times?
bro.
How many
It's like
times
this.
over the years? Hold on. How many times over the years? Yeah, since Fergie's retired, we've won our opening game of the season. So how many? How many Premier Leagues did we win?
Bro, That's true. That's true. That's we never start the season good. You're right. You're
It
right.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, um, if we beat Arsenal and then it leads to momentum, because we know if the same crop of players are still here, all it takes is for them to f up once, and that is it. I
Mm.
can't trust them. You shouldn't. Anyone who's putting their trust and faith in these players that were here last year, brother, you'll need sectioning, bro.
Damn, bro. Okay, well, I hear you. But if we get Mbuemo done, Mbumo done, we have already Cunha. If we get a striker, I'm less scared of like the likes of Fulham. I'm less scared of. Obviously, we would have weakened Brentford, so most likely we'll win versus Brentford.
Look, the
Uh,
excuses that were here, if we
yeah.
get these players, but if they turn up, let's say a week or two before we play Arsenal, if for some of these players, if we lose, they'll be like, oh yeah, but these players need time to gel. They need
Mm.
to build chemistry. Shut the fuck up, man. You lot wanted a Premier League preview. They don't need no chemistry, no fucking team bonding, nothing. Get on the pitch and fucking do your job.
I Pam wants them to click from day one.
There
That's
isn't, brother. People asking for improving players. We're looking at improving players. No,
surely.
I'm not sitting
No,
here listening
but
to
you gotta let
chemistry and all this and
you
greatness takes times and all this bullshit.
you gotta let them get used to playing with each other under the new system though. It's not just prem proven, you know, you know.
Nah, but there's no need. Bro. There is not. There, you don't need no chemistry when you got improving players and bro, good players play well regardless of who they've got around them, man. Um,
I
so I expect this manager, brother. If you put us in that relegation zone first game of the season, I'm coming for everybody.
mm,
Everybody. You
mm.
will, brother. You will see a different side to me than what you already see.
Oh,
The first game of the season, bro. First game of the season.
first game will be there. I think we did all right versus Arsenal. It's funny because under Ruben, the big teams were okay. Like it wasn't always like a thumping. It wasn't always like they dominated us, especially City. I remember we won versus City, right? And Arsenal, we could get a result from those. For me, the danger teams is Fulham, Brentford, you know, maybe you can say Chelsea as well. But those are the ones that I'm scared of, bro. But I hear it. I hear what you said, Pavid. Big up yourself. He says Pav is crashing out on day one, says SLD. Marin says, yo, this is a preseason crash out. I
Well,
think
if the team's gonna pick up from where we left off last year, I might as well too. You know what I mean? We might as well pick up from where we left, how we ended the season. Crash out, I'm pissed off.
crash out at the end of the season, crash out at the beginning of the season. That's where Pav is at. Man, we gotta be optimistic. I need some optimistic energy in here. Let's see. Let's see. Yo, doctor.
Hi, sorry. Hi.
All good, all good. Look at Pav is crashing out already.
No, I totally get. I understand why he's crashing out, but also we have to remember that Pav wants perfection. He wants us winning the Premier League again, so we can't
Yes.
blame him. Not again. I'm not rehashing what I said on Katie's live. I want to live a great life. Okay,
Oh Lord.
can we move
I'm
on?
gonna listen to that stream afterwards. So
Uh,
okay. All
can
right,
we move on like Maya? Yeah.
all right. Move on. Nice. What are you saying about these first fixtures?
So I did a live. FYI, I did a live about an
Okay.
hour before you started.
Okay.
So I'm gonna, and I said this on KG's channel, so I'm gonna repeat it here. Whatever I say right now is just like my initial thoughts. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make a concrete one after preseason and after we've gotten all our players before
Yes.
the first week of the game.
Yes.
So whatever I say right now is on that kind of information we have today, as of 18th
Mhm.
of June 2025.
I like
Okay,
that.
so I'm
Contextualize.
gonna start from the Brentford game. I was
Okay.
reminded by Javed. Shout out to Javed. Brentford have lost Thomas Frank, right? They're
Yes.
possibly losing Mbuemo. So we have we have the possibility to win that game, right?
Doctor, new manager bounce. Anyone?
Eh, it depends on who the manager is. Depends on who the manager is and who they get
Most
to replace
clubs have
Mbuemo.
a new manager bounce. Man United is
Yeah, but
but
you have to
most
also
clubs.
remember,
Okay.
yeah, they're losing in Buemo. If it, they may lose in Buemo
Now
because we
we
still
are
don't know where
now
he's
Musa
going.
is gonna be like this is my time to
Yes,
shine.
I know that, but there was rumors that Wisa might also leave. There was rumors that Wisa might also leave, so we don't know. We're
Madness. I
still in
don't think
the
really weaken themselves that much. For me, we signed Mbuemo is a weird
a duo.
equivalent to what Eze and Olise were to Palace. So if one of them leaves,
Yeah,
like one of them gotta
definitely.
stay. Like that's how I look at it. But like like how you can have like Son and Kane leave Spurs at the same time. One had to leave, one had to. That's just my feeling. But
Yeah, I get what you mean though.
yeah,
I get what you mean. So let's go to Chelsea. Now Chelsea have Liam Delap, but also remember they're at the Club World Cup right now. So and then after that they're going to do preseason.
yeah. Hold on the
They're
lab.
gonna
Do
be
you know that
tired.
he's wearing number 9?
Yeah. Oh, I don't.
I gotta laugh at NN for this
He's
one.
a. I don't. I really already when he went to Chelsea, I was like, I don't know how well this will work out for them, but let's see. I really don't trust. I've, if anything, I get a draw there
Okay.
because we drew and then lost during the season. So now
Oh,
City,
yeah. Okay.
now City. Let's be honest. City, the way they've done their window, they have they are gathering people like Infinity Stones. Man,
Yeah.
we might lose that. You know,
Really? You think?
I don't know by how much. Maybe
Yeah.
a good 2-1. I don't know. You
Even
know,
though Ruben beat Pep last season, like when like
that was pre check. Have you seen the people they've gotten now?
oof, yo, you
To
got a
be
point. You got a point.
what? We need a miracle. The only one I know for sure that we will win is the Burnley one. But even that I'm saying on my channel, I was saying the last Burnley game we played, it was good.
Mhm.
Because that's when Johnny Evans scored that offside goal. To this day, I think it was onside, but we're gonna move on from that. And then he
But
gave Bruno that assist. That
yeah.
was mad. I really love that. You
But you
know,
know that like with Man City, right? They always like Pep always tries to cook something new like the first, every other season or every season, And I think with the players that he's been getting, it's a different type of football that he's gonna be trying to like teach his players. And I feel maybe by that time when we play them, let's see the date. It's what, September 13th. I don't know
that
if it'll fully
that's
click.
that's after international break.
Oh, oh Lord, that's hard. Okay,
You
all right.
remember? So now we start earlier, and we have 2 weeks. Then we have a month of games. Then we have another 2 weeks. Then we
Oh,
have a 3 months of games. Then we have another 2 weeks or something like that. I
yeah,
hate the way they've done this whole new EPL, but
yeah.
it's another thing. I'm trying. Really, I'm trying to be positive. I'm actually trying to be positive. But the
Uh-huh.
longer I look at this, the longer it's like, oh, Fulham. Do you know what? Fulham. I think we may win that game.
Okay, okay, okay.
Because we beat them both 2 times out of the 3 times we saw them,
All
both by
right.
1 goal. Shout out to
That's
Joshua. Shout out to Martinez.
come on.
Uh, the Arsenal game, yeah. You know what? That one is the one where we might get a draw. I want to say a win.
Why do you say that? Why do you say a draw for an Arsenal team that's already better than us before even signing anybody? You know.
No, but you see, yeah, even the two times we met them three times this season. We beat them. It depends on who they get. Let's say it depends on if they actually get their striker or not. Because
Mhm.
if we get all the people we need and they don't get the striker, then they're definitely not winning that game. I mean, let him live his best life. If he wants to dirty wine on girls, he's what 20. What were you guys doing when you were 20? You
uh,
know, so let him live his
yeah,
best life.
yeah, yeah.
Just
I think
do
he's
you
a
know
little
what?
older than 20, but yeah, I hear
No,
it.
but he's under 25. You know what I mean?
Sure, 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 sure.
It-
Speaking of age, but okay, wait. Finish your
no,
thoughts
that
on this.
that you know what? Riri is right. The guys in the chat were actually right. The whole age thing is gonna go into away from football, so we have to do it on bots react or truth to truth or something. Because
Okay, okay.
there's a lot of legality. Because we learned medical law, and we have to also and I, I'm gonna no. Do you know what? I'm not even go.
Say
All
it, doctor. No,
because it's
no.
gonna go. It's because it's going to go away from football. This is your football chat. Yeah,
Okay, all right. Well, Lamine Yamal is a footballer, and
yeah, okay. All I'm
yeah,
going to say is, if it was
yeah.
the other way round, everybody would be like, "Oh my god, what is he doing with her?" And that is wrong.
Mm,
There's a difference if they met. What's she's 30? There's a 13-year age gap, right?
yes.
So if they had met when he was 30 and she was 45, now that's different
Hmm.
because
That,
they're older. They met at an older age. You know what I mean? But he's underage. He's under 25. His brain hasn't fully finished.
his brain. Do you have you seen him on the pitch, doctor? That brain is
I
developed.
mean, I
The
mean, it.
football brain is developed.
Court Star. How can I ask a personal question? Court Star said he was engaged when he was 20.
Yes.
How old was your partner? Because that's why I didn't want to talk about this because the age gap between you and your partner. Let's say you're 16
Mhm.
and you start dating somebody who is 17 or 18. That
Mm,
is that is legally that is what do we call all right. But if
yeah.
you're 17 and you get with somebody who's again 35, 30, 31, 32, 33, in the eyes of the law that is seen, even though you are above the age of consent, that is still seen as possibly wrong. It's a
Seen
slip.
as
It's a
by
slip.
who? Seen as by who? What? Who's this?
This
Who's
this
talking?
this is a football chat. This is a
Okay.
football chat.
Okay. All
Vegeta,
right.
22, 24 is all right. It's all legalities and it's very long and complicated.
Are you jealous
I
of
know
Fatih
you're
Vasquez?
laughing. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. I'm not jealous. You can
You
go
want
to
to
hell
be
for
on
all
a
I care.
ski jet?
I don't give two rats ass. You people are purposely not seeing it the way it's supposed to. Do you know what, guys?
Doctor
Can we
wants to
talk
be on
about
a jet
football?
ski. It's all
Can
good.
we
It's
talk
all
about
good.
football? Because
But okay,
to
okay.
be
Last
honest,
question before then I'll bring everybody in and we can. You is it possible though that like love could come out of this, like true love between them? You know, like on a serious
I'm
note.
going to. I'm going. Before I answer your question, Tish, me personally, I'm 35. What is he doing talking to me? No, no.
Let me just say I'm knocked out. She's crashing out already. Yo, Buck says they're gonna divorce in 2 years. Maren says it's all about the money. Uh, there are all kinds of ways to see it. I want to know how you see it, by the way. The link is in the chat. Kindly hit the link, call in. I want to know your thoughts on this, as well as the Premier League fixtures as well. Let me bring in men like Kenny,
Big
Fenty.
up, big up, big up, big up. Bring me,
Yo,
bring me into the full screen.
okay, okay, okay. Oh,
Uh,
that's that.
we
That's
are
that league gonna
smoking. We are smoking a. We are smoking a panic station pack.
speak on it, bro.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, man. I have noticed a lot of flipping. It's funny, man. It's crazy, man. Like it's
Yeah.
it's already a preseason therapy at this point of time, you know.
What
And
what literally like you hear doctor like I thought doctor was gonna spray some positivity and like lift the
you know,
spirits up,
you know
but
what, bots?
yeah.
You know what, bots? Doctor went from fighting the fight against all these panelists on KG stream to until having a low energy in the stream.
Yeah, she yawned,
It's
I
actually
was like,
mad.
what in the shade is going on? you know but when you look at these fixtures, bro, let's break them down like
Bots.
yeah,
I will say one thing. I say
yeah.
this in the group chat. I say this in the group chat. I'm not going to expect anything. I'm not going to really predict
Yeah,
anything.
yeah.
I'm going to save myself. I'm going to save myself from being stressed, getting all this high blood pressure. It's best not to expect. It's
Okay,
best not to expect
don't
anything.
don't expect, don't predict, but are these games winnable? The first
A-
six.
Anything is possible in life. Depends on the signings we get.
He says anything is possible. Where's the chest, bro? Okay, what if you're saying anything is possible? You mean it's possible to beat Arsenal?
Sorry.
Is it possible to beat Arsenal?
Like I said, we need to be prepared well in the preseason. Like what literally Pav said. If you have literally if we have not prepped anything
Yeah.
at this point of time, just wrap the season, man.
Bro, no, 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 no. Okay. From your point of view, how many games are you giving Ruben Amorim to like show you some good football, bro? Like we've been wanting to play like Sporting.
Look, listen. At the end of the day, it's gonna be, it's
What are you?
it's
Why are you ducking the questions, bro? Like it's like you're a politician. Why
I
can
literally
you?
say it's looking like a preseason therapy at this point of time.
Oh, my broski.
And it's going to be a 5 to 10 games brigade, and it's going to be again, but
Yeah.
but like that being said, I really hope that we do get signings before the
Yes.
preseason,
Okay.
right?
All
and
right.
then and then hopefully we should be prepared, because like it's one game a week, and yeah.
Okay.
have
I
have
respect. Wait.
Pav, big up to you.
Before Pav, one last question.
Sure.
What were you saying about Lamine Yamal's sugar?
uh this all these things should be on the other channel.
Okay,
Thank
I
you very much.
respect that. I respect that. Big up, Kenny. Yo, Pav, what's the breaking news? Pav.
Oh, sorry, I was reading a work email.
Yeah.
Bro, Premier League are a disgrace.
What's going on? Why do you say that?
Bro, this is the first time in my lifetime I've seen this. Not a single football game on fucking Boxing Day. The game's gone.
Whoa.
The
What are
game
we
is gone.
what are we gonna
They're
be doing
Western.
on
Brother. They're Westernizing this shit.
what? There's usually like
Yeah.
2 or 3 games on Boxing Day. Like
No,
why?
bro. Boxing Day. Yeah. There's multiple games on.
Yeah.
How, bro? They fucked up the Premier League. You don't change the tradition ever,
Damn.
ever.
Damn, that's crazy. So that means what we have is it just like Christmas Day and then Boxing Day the players get a rest and then the 27th is the next.
Go down on the fixture list. Go down on the fixture list. See what it says for the 20.
Let's
Have a look at December
see EPL fixtures.
because the dates might change, but they would never have changed the Boxing Day ones. That would have been in there already. But have a look to see what the closest.
Okay, so this is December.
Can you zoom in?
Yeah. So we're on the 20th. Wait, so we got games on the 20th of December, right?
Mhm.
All the games are played at the same time on the 20th of December. Interesting.
No,
Okay.
they'll probably change when it gets closer to time. The times will change.
Okay. All right. And then on the 18th, on the 27th.
Oh, they've done it on the 27th.
So there's nothing on Christmas.
Well, Christmas Day would have been off anyway.
Yeah.
But now Boxing Day, bro, that's like a long ass going tradition. Like I think that Boxing Day games were like going when I wasn't even born.
Yeah, this is strange. Football is finished.
Bro,
Super
it
League
is.
goals, says Arte. This is crazy.
How dare they? I swear down, how dare they?
Wow. And then the next thing is on the 30th. And nothing okay, then after New Year's Eve. That's so strange. So is this gonna be just one game? So after the 20th is just one game, and then what the next game is on the 30th after the 27th. That's crazy. And it's gonna be Newcastle on that time of the year, and then we end the year with Wolves. Jesus.
Mate, it's a sad day to see, man.
Yeah.
Now people have got to spend more time with their fucking families, bro, for another day. It's unfortunate.
Football finished in 2013. So let me bring in let's see somebody we haven't talked to. Hey, Riri in the building.
What's going on?
Riri, this is wild. Yeah, I have just brought this up and I did
Yeah,
not know.
that's I was waiting for. I noticed it today when I looked at the fixtures, and I was waiting to see on which show a Brit would actually recognize what just happened. I was definitely waiting. That has to do with the television rights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all about money. America does not recognize Boxing Day. Boxing Day is a European thing.
But
It's an English thing.
Yeah, what?
So the television rights for the Premier League is owned by here in the US by NBC
Okay.
and Peacock.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
And they don't
so
know
the
nothing about tradition. They don't know nothing.
exactly. So I saw that this morning when I looked at it when I woke up and I saw it. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait to see which show somebody's gonna actually a Brit, I should say,
Yeah.
not somebody, but a Brit noticed that they changed that up this year for
But
this season.
is this on America though? Vegeta? No, is this on
It
America?
It is on America. It is.
How so? Nah.
I said that is the. I just told you what it is.
No, but like NBC and
You
Peacock.
but you over here now. You want to talk about Yamal and that cougar rather than talk about the Premier League. That's what you want to do.
No. I need more education on this. So how does television broadcasting rights in America influence
because ask anybody in Britain.
Yeah.
That not a lot of channels in Britain carry the games.
Okay.
There's not a lot of channels that carry the games in bring Pav in, bring back Pav.
Let me bring back Pav.
We can have this discussion because this is actually about football on your football channel.
Heard.
Yeah, leave the noncy talk on your second channel, bro.
Yeah, but Pav, am I not down the right road? Isn't it because you guys really don't get a lot of games on the telly?
Yeah, so we have a 3 p.m. blackout, innit? Which has been going on for years and years because the scrubs at the Premier League and the FA basically say that if they show all the games on TV, that fans would stop going to support the local teams, which isn't the case. Because if you support a local team, you go to that game. You support, like, for instance, if I wasn't a United supporter and I was, I don't know, let's say Accrington Stanley, why would I sit here and watch a team in the Premier League rather than go watch my team?
Right.
Because even with the 3 p.m. blackout, a lot of them stadiums are still empty, like the lower league ones, so it makes no difference. So, yeah, hence why I'm not naming names, but people have to resort to other things to watch games.
Exactly.
You know, not saying I do. I normally, like, I'm Superman, so I fly out to other countries to watch games at 3 p.m. Just saying.
Yeah. So, but even
allegedly,
even to step away, like, granted, what you're saying. So that's what I'm trying to say to you.
Okay,
so NBC owns the right to the Premier League. They own the right to the Premier League. So they have Peacock as their streaming service. They broadcast most of the games on the USA network, or depending on how big the fixture is, they'll put it on NBC because NBC is syndicated across the country. So
yeah, every other country
it's all about money, bro. It's all about money. And on Boxing Day, America doesn't recognize Boxing Day. People work here.
But isn't it like a good
sorry to cut you, Riri. I think there will be games on Boxing Day. I've just seen the fixtures, and if you see what they do, they just put all of the fixtures for one weekend on the same date at the same time. But when it gets closer to it, Sky Sports,
they've never done it that way before. They've never done it before. Like every time. Every time they've released the fixtures, the Boxing Day fixtures are there for everyone to see before the season starts.
I know, but I'm saying because Boxing Day is so close to the weekend, it's not a separate. Because usually, what they usually have is you have the weekend fixtures, then the Boxing Day fixtures, then the weekend fixtures again. But because Boxing Day is on the Friday, I reckon you'll get a Friday night football, or maybe even you might get 2 games. But I'm saying I'm having seen how they've set out the fixtures, I'm quite confident that there'll be either just a Friday night football, or you might even get like a 5:30, 8 o'clock kickoff as well. I think there'll be games on Boxing Day because, like, for example,
from what I've seen on Twitter, they're saying they're not planning to have Boxing Day games this year.
Oh, is that who said that? Because I know, because Twitter can be a bit of a cesspit of nonsense.
Bro, I just want to say, personally speaking, I just want to say I'm with Pav because that's my tradition on Boxing Day. I celebrate Boxing Day.
No. Even
here, no. But what I'm saying, Coach, even here, since I've been in this country, I do not work on Boxing Day. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't work on Boxing Day. Because I grew up as that being a holiday for me. So I don't work on Boxing Day ever. For as long as I've lived in this country, I've never worked on Boxing Day. So I'm with Pav. Like that is
You might have to
that's
watch
my
NBA.
tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I?
I suspect they'll shuffle things. Doctor, go ahead, time in.
I
on
reckon
this.
that'll be one.
So
I reckon
I also
because they put games on Fridays often. Like it's not an uncommon thing to have a Friday night football. So I reckon there'll be at least one game
No,
on
but
Boxing Day.
yeah. So I
but
I also noticed it. Yeah, and but it wasn't just Boxing Day weekend. It was like from game week 8-ish. They put everything on the Saturday. Everything at 3 o'clock. So I thought I said on my channel. I thought maybe possibly closer to the time
How many
they're gonna
plugs?
spread
We
it
know you
out.
got a channel, Doctor, bro. Doctor's like, I keep on bringing up our channel. We know you got a channel. Well done.
Wow.
Let her plug it.
I have to
Let her
market
plug it.
myself, okay?
Nah,
Please.
Joe.
Nah,
No, she can
coach,
plug it
you
more
can't
when
do.
she's consistent. There's inconsistency.
Wait.
No, I'm gonna do
Wait,
I've said this to
wait.
Riri, before you come. Riri, before you
Well,
come. I've said Doctor can't start plugging her channel because you went live once. There's no consistency. That's what I'm saying, Riri.
Bro,
I
but
don't.
you
and
guys
if you
plug,
followed me
bro,
today,
but you guys
you would have
plug
heard
Joe's
me
channel
say
all the
I'm
time
going
and
to
he
be.
ain't got no consistency,
that's
bro.
true. That's true.
I
That's
mean,
true.
the last time he did season
I
2,
diss
I had
Joe. I
black
be
Is
dissing
and
that a
Joe.
black
I
Jamaican
man
be
thing?
now.
dissing
Is
Joe.
that a Jamaican thing, coach?
Wow.
Yes, it is.
It's
How about
just
it is a yard
working.
man thing? It is a yard man thing. How about
Oh,
that? It is that.
now I see.
It's because
I
we both
see.
like beef
I
patties.
see.
This is about to end the stream, guys. I can see his hand is
Okay,
Nah.
Hey,
He's not going
thank.
to.
Hold up, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. If you'd like to talk
Like
nonsense
and
talk,
subscribe.
go to Boxer's second
Don't
channel
forget,
where
like
he'll be
and
talking about
subscribe. Don't
underage
forget
consenting
about
and
going to
whatnot.
YouTube. Don't
Nah,
forget to
but
follow
seriously though,
my
boss, you need to plug that other channel, bro. You need to plug that
No,
other
wait, Joe
channel.
pulled up. Joe pulled up before truth is truth. This is mad.
Yeah, shut up, you.
Wow.
Anyway, as I was trying to say, yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I'm tired of this shit, yeah. Do you know what, Quad? Shut your mouth, yeah. Furthermore, don't cuss me, don't cuss Doctor, don't cuss nobody until you know how hard it is to run a fucking YouTube channel in the
like and
first place.
subscribe.
Shut your mouth.
Football Power Hour.